Hi, this is Patty DePriest, and welcome to Educate Academy, brought to you by the Kentucky Academy of Technology Education. Today we're going to take a look at something new in Google Drive. It's called Priority Page. Over here on the left-hand side, you'll see that it is listed above My Drive, and when you click on it, you're going to see things that Google, using its artificial intelligence, thinks are important to you. Now, you have no control over this, but it's going to bring up things that you have recently used or things that you use a lot. And the longer you use this, the better it's going to get at it. Now, the thing that I really like about Priority Page is what's underneath it, and it's called Workspaces. And with Workspaces, you can set up a group of files, you can name them, and then you can use those files for quick access to whatever it is that you're working on. And so, for example, under here where it says Workspaces, I have one called Educate Google Drive. And so as I was planning the Google Drive Professional Development or Educate Academy, I added some files here, and I can work with them by just going to Google Drive, going to Priority, and clicking on the one that I need to open, rather than going to My Drive and having to search for those files. Now, when I'm done with the class, all I have to do is click here next to the name of it, and I can hide the workspace. I can bring it down here. So if I click hide, it's going to go away. And then if I come down here, you can see that it's here, but if I click this little thing, I cannot see anything at all except for the words Hidden Workspaces. If I want to see it again, I just click that little arrow. It pops up my Hidden Workspaces. And when I go to do Educate Academy again on Google Drive, I can pop that up. I can open those files, access them really quick, and work in that way. I really like that. How do I create one? So when I click the Create button, it's going to ask me to name it. And so I'm going to name it Test. And I'm going to click the Create button. And it's going to open the workspace and let me add files. Now, up here in the upper left, I can see the name of this workspace. And I can also see a little drop-down menu. Here I can rename it, I can hide it, or I can remove the workspace if I don't want it. Also under here, it tells me I have a 25 file limit. Doesn't matter the size of the file, it's just 25. It also is going to give me some suggested files for my workspace. I don't want any of those, so I can click here to choose files. It opens up this space here to the right, and it's going to let me access my Google Drive in a variety of different ways. Here I have recent, so if I know the file is something I've recently used, I can scroll through here. I can go directly to My Drive, and it's going to go out there and pull up your folders and your files, and I can search through that as well. I have shared drives, and when I click here, I can see all of the shared drives that I have access to, but it's not limited to these three. I can click this little arrow, and I can go to Shared with Me. If I know it's there, it's quick and easy to access it. I can also go to Starred. I can also go to Computers. So I'm going to go back to Recent just to make it easy. And let's say I want this document, and I want this document, and I want this document, and I can scroll down and I can find another one to add to it, and so on until I get to 25 or less, and I can click Insert. And then it's going to add those files for me and put them in my space. Now I can go back and add more files here. I also, next to the file, if I click on it, I get a three-dot menu. And so I can click, and it looks familiar to what we see in Google Drive, except it has a couple things. I can add it to another workspace. And one thing you need to know about the files that are on here is that they are just really a link to those files. They're not actually stored there. So when I remove them from the workspace, I'm not removing them from my Google Drive. So here I can add them to that workspace. I have another one. It's called something different. I can add it there. It will put it into or more different places. I can also create a new workspace to add them to as well. I can find my file location. I can make it available offline. This is great if you're going somewhere and you don't have access to internet. I need all these files. If they're already in my workspace, I just go to each one and make it available offline. I can also come down here and remove that file from the workspace if I've decided that, no, that's really not what I want. When I'm done, I click on Done, and I've got my two different workspaces. As I mentioned earlier, I can come here, click on here, I can rename it, and I can hide it, or I can remove it. And when I remove it, it's going to ask me if I really want to do this, because it is going to permanently remove it. I can say remove. Remember, it's not going to remove the files that are in there. It's just removing those shortcuts to them. That's really all there is to it. Have a great day, and I'll see you online.